Hello,
Hello.
it's you again.
It is.
Because
You
I
sound so
still have.
happy.
Sorry?
You sound so happy about that.
I am. I still haven't found anyone to tell me a story. So today we're going to tell the story of how you manifested a new car, even though you
Yes.
had resistance with it.
Yes. Yeah. I kind of think we both manifested it, but yeah.
We did.
I,
Yes.
so, yes, this happened back in December 2017. We had just spent Christmas at my parents' and we were both feeling really ill, feeling like crap, looking like crap. Well, I looked like crap. You looked gorgeous. And we were, yeah, of course, we were driving back from my parents on the motorway in our Ford Focus, car packed full of things, by the way, because we were going back to where we lived at the time. And the car suddenly on the motorway started juddering and then slowing down, and I was like, oh crap. Didn't feel safe, but luckily we could pull over onto the off ramp, like
Yeah.
at the exit,
We just about made it onto the off ramp. Yeah. And
just about.
that's where we stood and waited and had some snacks. And I'm going to put that photo in. Yeah.
Yes. Thanks to my mum, we had some nice Indian snacks to keep us going. And then, yeah, we were like, crap, what do we do? We had to make a decision because that car did not seem drivable. Yeah, I think that's when you convinced me. You were like, suddenly started getting really excited, and you were like, let's just get a new car now.
Maybe we were just looking at new cars just in case. I mean, you never kn we didn't know what had happened, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
yes. And there was a car, an Audi A4, just like what you wanted, and it was like really close where we had broken down. So we got the breakdown people to come and collect us. and he said it was like a bigger thing. The problem was like with the motor or whatever it was. So we
Yeah.
asked him to tow us to that garage where we had found the A4.
Well, yeah. And he was like, oh, I just came back from doing an A4. So like
Oh, okay.
little synchronicities and things. So I was like, ping, that was another sign.
Yeah.
So yeah, he dropped us off at the garage and yeah, and then you stayed with the dogs while I did this test drive of that A4. Came back and you were like, what do you think? And I was trying to convince myself that I really wanted that car because I just wanted it to work out. And I think you could feel in me that I wasn't 100% there. So you're like, are you sure you want this car? And then you managed to convince me to just have a look, just take a look at what else is there.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
were just looking around the yard. And
yeah,
then I don't know, I think the guy started showing us cars. And then just remember him sitting in that car and he did something in it. And I was like, oh, this is our car. This is our car. I just knew that this was our car. And so you took it for a drive and
and absolutely fell in love with it. It was so smooth, so quiet. It just felt amazing, felt really luxurious, and it really felt like a step up for me in a good way. So yeah, I was in love with it and convinced.
yes. But the problem was that someone had put a deposit down on that car already. So
Yes.
they were a bit reluctant of selling us the car. I think they were trying to get us to another car, but I was like, no, 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 you don't understand. This is our car. So they
You had no.
called the people that had put a deposit down, and I don't know what deal they made with them, but that was okay then. And then we had to get it financed, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
so they called that finance company and we had put a certain amount as our limit. And then they came back with it was just like a few pounds above that limit. And they gave us a discount. It would have been like 40 pounds above the limit or something, but for some reason they gave us a discount, so it was just like £4 or something above the limit. So
Yeah,
we were like,
yeah,
yep, we'll take it.
absolutely. It's like the universe was pulling out all the stops, doing all the little things it needed to convince us to just take it. Oh, and we got £1 for the Ford Focus.
We did. Yes.
And before all of that happened, I actually had put an Audi, probably an A4, on my vision board. And it was a silver one as well, which I hadn't realized at the time when all of that happened. So that was really cool. And I'd been doing this thing, pretending that I was driving a luxurious, abundant car, probably an Audi, while I was parking the Ford Focus on our driveway after work every evening. So obviously it worked.
Yeah. So that's the fun story of how we went to your parents in a Ford Focus, left your parents in a Ford Focus, and arrived at our home in an Audi A6
Yes, in our pajamas.
in our
Woohoo!
pajamas. Yes. So thank you for that story. And well, we'll see what story we're going to tell next time. Until
Yes.
then, bye.
I